Station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
We're taking a live look at Cumberland, Maryland, where our reporter Stephen Cohen is tracking the winter weather. Well, we'll get to Stephen in just a bit, but first let's get you caught up on the weather right now here with meteorologist Damon Matson. Hey, Damon.
Hey, Shanika. Yeah, it's been a long, busy day, no doubt about it here. But yeah, this winter storm has been bringing about some messy conditions to some, while others continue to just see rainfall. It's been highly location dependent, and the radar picture at this current moment really proves that. We have a lot of rain to the south and east. That includes along I-95 into the district and most of northern Virginia and southern Maryland. But if you look off to the north and west, for the last few hours this morning, we've had that steady dose of snow and likely some sleet mixing in with that across the eastern panhandle back into western Maryland. So zooming in a little bit closer, we just had the first wave of rainfall push through the district. There's plenty more where that came from, coming right up the Interstate 95 corridor, but you can clearly see that dividing line between the rain and then the wintry weather right near that Frederick-Montgomery County line back into parts of Loudoun County. But again, if you're down toward Dale City, St. Charles into PG County, you're just going to be dealing with rainfall here today. No wintry precipitation at all. But as we slide back over to the north and west, yeah, much of Frederick, Washington counties, right through the heart of the eastern panhandle, down toward Winchester, it has been a bit of a wintry mess over the last few hours. And of course, we just noticed Cumberland there. Precip looks to be coming to an end already, but steady dose of snow was found very early on here in the day. And looking at those road conditions, it's just soggy out there, again, with just that rainfall to the south and east. But as you start to head across I-68, I-81, parts of I-70 between Hagerstown and Frederick, that's where you're running into those slick, slushy, even snowy roadways at times. So this is the reason why you need to take it easy out there if you're going to be traversing through these wintry conditions. But here's the good news. We don't have much longer before that mixed precipitation, even across the mountains, comes to an end by 2 to 3 o'clock at the latest. Everybody is just going to be seeing rainfall, and a lot of that slushiness that's out there will melt away very quickly. So we hold that DMV First warn tag for the next few hours as we see that transition over to rain. Then it's just going to be soggy as we get into the first half of the night tonight, and then before we know it, this system's out of here, and we're looking pretty good on your Thursday with some breezy winds, though, that we are going to have to deal with. And we already have a wind advisory for tomorrow back across the mountains. We'll detail out how windy it's going to get, and yes, just how much longer this mix lasts, coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you so much, Damon. Well, Western Maryland has taken the brunt of this weather event today, and that's where we find Stephen Cohen joining us live in Cumberland. Quite the winter wonderland out there, and it is pretty, but I know it can get tricky.
Well, it is a winter wonderland indeed, and around the breakfast hour we started to have a steady pace of flurries, but it became more furious with some accumulation by mid-morning. For a while there, it was relentless. My DC News Now partner, Skylar Salas, and I actually did a survey of the roads around here, Interstate 68 moving east to west, State Route 220 from Pennsylvania through western Maryland into West Virginia. They were not very easy to navigate. And the secondary roads, well, Cumberland is built on hills, so it's not advisable to be driving in this kind of weather anyway. But there were salt trucks out, we will say that. And the folks here, we asked them about their reaction to this morning's snowfall, and their response is, this is the Allegheny front, bring it on.
But yeah, we're glad to see the snow. And we have friends in Colorado, they're getting snow now, and that part of the country, it's very important, especially all over the country.
I don't mind it at all, but I didn't think we was going to get it, but we got it, and I'm happy with it.
And the winter weather team was absolutely right. For DC News Now, we do have an inch of snow. It's pretty much cleared. Just minutes ago, we had some sleet, but the challenges on the roads are not as daunting, and we'll have a much safer drive back east. Reporting live from Cumberland, Stephen Cohen, DC News Now.
Well, thanks, Stephen. And let's take a look at the roads. Now, we're looking at I-70 heading east and west. That's right near Maryland 68. Now, you can see the snow coming down there in Hagerstown. Now, not too far, we were dealing with a tractor trailer crash, and that is causing some issues for commuters. If you look at the corner of your screen, heading westbound, so that's in the Clear Spring area past 81. Do watch for congestion in that area, and certain lanes are blocked. You can't get through. The rest of 70 and Frederick, Myersville, it all looks good. 15 north and southbound, and 270 all looking good. And at this time, once you get down to the D.C. area, our Beltway looking good. No problems there at all. D.C. 295, watch for some delays there along the Anacostia Freeway. And to find all our weather coverage and any information, just download our app, and that scan is the QR code. Just scan that to your screen and search for DC News Now in your app store. All right, back here in the district, delayed and even canceled bus routes are leaving some DC's most vulnerable students stranded. These buses serve more than 3,700 students with disabilities. That's according to parents we spoke with. DC's Office of a State Superintendent of Education is in charge of the bus operation. The agency reports staffing shortages. They have led to the delays and cancellations for some routes. There is now an intense focus to address the issue. Meanwhile, impacted parents tell DC News Now that the whole ordeal has been stressful and frustrating.
You stand at the window, and you on the phone too, also trying to figure out when's your child bus coming. Put yourself in their parents' shoes and see how you feel. Not only that, though, we're talking about the most vulnerable population.
OSSE is working to hire more bus drivers. There are 2 hiring fairs coming up with a $5,000 bonus for new drivers hired during that meeting. And we have an update on that crash on northbound lanes of Baltimore-Washington Parkway that diverted traffic. Those lanes were closed as a car was fully engulfed in flames along the parkway this morning. All of those lanes are now open and traffic is back to normal. And police are looking for information regarding a carjacking yesterday. The incident started on V Street in Southeast. The suspect left their vehicle and approached another vehicle with a handgun, demanding the victim to give up their vehicle and keys. Now, the victim complied, but the suspect's vehicle was caught leaving the scene, and it's described as a Toyota Venza. And Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Services has responded to a tractor-trailer crash along I-270. That crash happened between Route 28 and Montrose Road, just past Exit 4 in Rockville. One person was taken to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And tomorrow, the D.C. Public Library will be opening an exhibit to honor the life of Emmett Till and his mother, Mamie Till Mobley. Now, the exhibit, titled Let the World See, tells the story of Emmett Till's life, the brave actions of his mother, how Till's name has been kept alive, and how we can commit to social justice today. And that's according to the library's website. The project was made in connection with the Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley Institute and the Till family. Now, it would be on display until March 12th, and it is recommended that all visitors to the exhibit are over the age of 10. Now, Fairfax County Police have reported a string of thefts of gaming machines at a convenience stores, and that's throughout the county. Since the end of 2022, investigators say there have been 6 thefts, and that's when they entered the stores and forcibly removed gaming devices or stole the money from inside. Now, those all occurred at 7-Elevens. In this video, one of the incidents, you can see the suspects break the machine off the wall and carry it outside. Investigators are asking anyone with information and who can identify those suspects to please come forward. In an effort to improve the passenger experience at Reagan National Airport, the Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority's Office of Diversity, Inclusion, and Social Impact have added a youth art walk between Terminals 1 and 2. The short-term exhibits features 50 works of art from students in the Washington, D.C. area. The art expresses the work of social justice leaders, issues, and efforts that impact the community they live in.